way, shape, or form, 6 gets you a break point, but
Yeah, 6 is usually a good break point, but yeah.
Mm.
Oh, one of Agnes's feats will be Great Cleave. That's right. Improved deck fighting. True. We gotta start getting Agnes in the middle of the fight so she can start cleaving people.
That's right. I agree wholeheartedly. Totally see my bed behind my webcam.
I actually have the
Yeah,
correct
I don't
number
have
of
the blur
skills.
thing on this anymore because I'm using the native OBS.
I think.
Oh, we are live, by the way, but we've only been live for like 30 seconds. So.
Alright.
Yeah, hope you guys are ready for the return of the Shadow Lives.
And then the bard says to... No, kidding. Not making an appropriate
good.
joke.
Some more sass from the... Well, Sam's not here, so I guess you're back to the second best bard on the board.
We still haven't had that rap battle.
You wouldn't stand a chance. You know why?
Because Edmund is 8 million years old and forgot more rap lyrics than Val ever knew.
He's not 8 million. That's not at all correct. I will say he's older
Because
than
slight
all of them.
overcalculation.
Wait, actually, Khan's not here. I don't know how old Khan is, so that might not be true.
Your grandpa.
He's fairly old.
He's
He's like
young
a
in mind.
middle-aged elf. Not quite middle-aged. Like he's right on the line of being middle-aged as an elf. Whatever that is.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him into Here There Be Himbos, because that's where Khan. Even though Khan has a bedroom that says Khan, but Sam is currently in Khan's bedroom, so, or sorry, not Sam, Queen's Grave.
Yep.
First name Queen, last name Grave. Sorry, Queen,
Nice.
First name Queens, last name Grave, like Queens, New York.
Is property of the queen. That's why it's a possessive apostrophe.
That's right. Shut up, property of the Queen.
We are all property of the queen on this blessed day.
Ain't that a fact? All right, guys. It's been a hot minute since we've been here. So, what happened last week?
We went to the woods.
You
Yep.
you went in the woods. It's factually correct.
Yeah. I believe Captain Morgan and Quintus were enjoying a nice evening out. We were bird watching.
Is that what the
And
kids are calling it these days?
yeah, and the following, I was gonna say following morning, but no, later on in the day, because timelines we just don't know. Ended up falling asleep, got tied up, and were being dragged by the harpies and some strange cultists to a big circle with chanting and weirdness and cultists everywhere. Our intrepid, our foul pirate gang ended up noticing the spectacle and seeing their captain and Hook being dragged out to the circle. They concluded clearly this is some kind of sacrifice and jumped into action.
Still a lot of assumptions you guys made.
Morgan burst out of her wrappings like it was nothing. And Quint stayed very passed out for a lot of the fight. Valdis transformed into this gigantic, like, pig-like humanoid. It's himself. He's got big tusks, and then continued to transform even more grotesquely, and then just turned into like just a mass of limbs and dust smoke and hooves, and just made very quick work of a lot of these cultists. But before that could happen, one of them went invisible, and very wisely stayed out of the way of the rampaging Valdis. Thal, actually, I'm kind of bearing the lead here too. Thal was able to kind of maintain a lot of our party's wits as the sirens began the harpies began their siren call. and was able to put down some sick beats. And then everyone got like turned into a fine red mist.
Yeah, all 2 of them.
Yep. And we heard from the direction of, well, the cultist that went invisible. This voice telling us that, oh, hold up. Tell you what, don't kill me, and I won't kill you, or something to that effect. They were very badass.
Very goth.
Yeah. More importantly, they offered enticing information. And then we had a bit of a parlay. We learned some excellent information that I will now recite by memory. Okay, I left a little gap there, so Dio, rather Game Master, make sure that you edit in the full explanation there.
I think we got a pretty full explanation there.
Perfect, excellent.
Yeah. But
yeah,
the highlights of the information that was gleaned was that there's probably a piece of 8 in and around Plumetown. The name of the cults is the Brownbriars. And Athal is the 3rd best bard on Besmara's Pleasure.
Oof.
Tied for 3rd.
Tied for 3rd? Alright, that's acceptable. Tied for 3rd works. Alright, guys. Well, I know, unless you guys have any other reason to not want to do this, I'm assuming you guys want to go back to the casino?
Yeah, I think that was the plan.
Yeah.
Rest up and then return.
Alright, so you guys are... Oh yeah, and then the other big thing that happened last week. After literally a year, y'all dinged.
Yay, level up. Level up.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, how does it feel to be level 6, guys?
Oh,
It's energizing.
Pretty sweet.
Feels sexy.
Feels 6. Okay, hold on. Tyler's not here for me to kick whenever you make a bad joke, so I might have to start kicking you.
Oh.
He's the eldest father here. He's entitled.
Yeah.
No, I'm a millennial. I'm entitled.
Well, you know, can't win them all.
That's right.
I mean, technically I'm a millennial too.
You're the most Gen X millennial I have ever met.
Yeah.
That's a compliment.
Isn't it?
And GM, you're the most Gen Alpha
I swear
millennial.
to- Okay, you know what?
And there goes our go.
Oh no, not the healer. Bring him back.
He's gone. It's not
He's
the-
back.
it's not-
Oh, I hope that comes through on
I
the.
hope that comes through.
Yeah.
If that comes through, that is
That's amazing.
that is perfect.
Technically, it should, right? Because it is Discord
It is
audio.
Discord audio, but it's technically the soundboard.
But when it's playing, his picture is lit up in Discord.
It's true.
Oh no!
True.
Oh my goodness! So these sound effects actually show up?
I think so.
Oh my goodness!
That's probably worth finding out. Someone might have to watch the VOD to find out. But
Skill issue.
No.
I mean,
There we
I'm
go.
about to hop onto the stream, so
We got a skill issue now, so we'll see. We'll see if the skill
well.
issue shows up.
oh wait, our investigator's not here.
Nope, no investigator here. So the secrets
Frick.
of our you guys are gonna go interrogating without an investigator.
Yep.
That's fine. He's a baby investigator
That's
anyway.
true. That's true.
Yeah.
He's no good.
This
at
is how he
investigating.
learns.
So fun fact.
You can
sound
just
effects do, in fact,
intimidate
come
them.
through.
It'll be fine.
I got to the stream just in time to get the Halo sound effect.
Oh, good.
Okay.
It actually
Wow.
they
do
come
come
through. Wow.
That's an important note.
That is a very important note. Excuse me while I just quickly edit the soundboard I have set up here.
Yeah.
Oh, anything even remotely sexual is
Yeah.
uh-huh.
I mean, we're not going to battle with to the window. To the
Oh
wall.
yeah, that's what we need. Yeah, yeah. Oh god,
Hey, Betty White sang it. It's fine.
Well done.
All right, guys. So we are inside of a boat. Hennessy, why is your head in the garbage?
I can't help it.
I am missing a thal.
You're missing a thal?
Yeah, I see him.
That's the wrong thal. Hold on. That's
Spike! That's the wrong thought.
That's handsome thal.
In the window to the fall.
There you go.
Wait a minute.
Where did that handsome guy go?
That guy with the armor walked into a closet and Thal came back out. That's weird.
Thal, what were you doing in the closet with that man in the armor?
It was a couple minutes.
Oh, wouldn't you like to know?
Well, congratulations. You are now the second best bard on Bismarck's player. Alright, guys. So, Archibald Tumnus is definitely your lead, or not your primary suspect. That's the word here. But
Yes.
I will remind you guys that Brig did say feel free to interview the remaining bouncers as well. Try to figure out who else may or may not be in on the spooky here.
When we saw the spooky, ghostly figures, were they all generally of like an approximate human height?
They were all medium humanoid build.
So pretty generic build, nothing
Yeah.
really distinct about them. They were just kind of dudes in robes.
They were just dudes in robes, of which you could
Okay.
not see faces.
Right. Cool.
Mm-hmm. All right, and then just a quick reminder here: it's the light yellow ones are the bouncers. So we
Yep.
got
Healers,
Leto,
yeah.
14, Reginald, Archibald, of course. Don't forget Kali.
Yep.
Who's hard to see because she's so small. Zen, Julian, and then I believe we also have Sasha, whose last name will not be said, and Radu as well, up on top near where Ruby's bar is.
Oh yeah, Sasha Off-White.
Sasha Off-White, that's right. Sasha Off-White Haven. I still.
The Off-White Sanctuary.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Sasha Off-White Sanctuary.
Listen, it's a hell of a coincidence. That's all I'm going to say.
I can't believe, like, dude.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just proves you're such a young innocent.
Yes, that's right. I'm such a young innocent. As soon as somebody pointed it out, I like threw up in my mouth.
Yeah. Yep. Man, the moment they appeared, I was like, ha! That's why they're called. Yep. This whole pirate family was just for this joke.
Just for the
Yeah.
joke of Sasha Greyhaven.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, you know what, Sasha, if you're out there, drop a sub. You know, why
Yeah.
not?
Stop on by. You can be a guest star for
You
an
could be
episode.
a guest star. I'll let you play Sasha Greyhaven. I don't even care if they're on the final act. You know, they're on the and Sasha Greyhaven just falls out of the sky. I'll make it work.
Yeah.
I'll make it happen.
Nope, I think you're too chicken to sub.
That's
I don't
right.
think you'd do it.
That's right.
Yep. No.
Also, Raid Shadow Legends.
Whoa, whoa.
Whoa!
Not for free.
Not for free.
Not
Never
revealing
for free.
my
Yep.
Nick PC.
Jeez.
Oh yeah.
Also,
and-
never in general. Let's be honest.
Oh my goodness! I tried it once.
I haven't even. I don't. I have a familiarity that it is not. It does not play like the way it would look, and that's all I know.
No.
I was just curious, you know. Like I was like, what's
Oh,
all
yeah.
the discourse about? And then I tried. Like, I think it was installed on my phone for all of 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Like I played it. I got through like whatever the tutorial level was, and then it was just advertisements.
Uh huh.
Spend money.
They
Spend money.
gotta-
Buy. And I was like,
They
chief,
gotta
this ain't
afford
it.
their 11 million ad revenues somehow.
That's right.
Or promos.
Hennessy, get your head out of the garbage. What are you doing?
You find out that Raid Shadow Legend was just made by an advertisement company.
Mm-hmm.
You leave 10 cent out of this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, there goes the stream.
Yeah. Right. No. Sasha Grey.
No, Sasha Gray's gone.
They
Okay.
found us.
So, yes, you got a bunch of suspects to interview. Quint, you're the first one whose name I locked onto. What are you doing?
Okay. So, Yeah, shit. Okay, our primary suspect is a bouncer, Archibald Tumnus.
Mhm.
Yeah, so you said okay.
Did I say
Dealer
bouncer?
then.
Dealer.
You did.
I totally meant dealer.
Yeah, when you said that, I was like, oh, okay, cool. They're like super tough dealers then. Okay, no, I got you.
Oh,
I got
I
you,
mean,
man.
some of these you could maybe take in a fight.
Yeah. Quint is going to have a conversation with the goblin over here, unless they're the only person that isn't a dealer.
The goblin, this one right here.
Yeah.
14. 14 is dealer.
All right, perfect. Yeah, their name doesn't appear when I mouse over, which is why I was like, oh, hopefully. Yes. So Quint will kind of make his way over to that goblin, and that's he's gonna witness the game that's being played and just kind of get a vibe on what the table's like.
All right. Well, you come up to the table and you do see the dealer, whose name you haven't been introduced to yet, dealing out cards. He seems to be dealing out 2 at a time, one face down, one face up, and he also deals cards in front of himself, before he starts collecting bets and asking around the table.
Quint, at this point in the morning, he already has had. He's got his like full flagon to his right, so he's kind of nursing his drink, and he'll take a seat at the table, and yeah, he will just start trying to like strike up conversation. He'll kind of take a seat and be like, I'm so sorry. He kind of looks to his left and right to the 2 other players and says, "Do you mind if I join this game?"
They both nod. They don't. I mean, as much as they acknowledge you, they're not really paying much attention.
Yeah. Perfect. It's funny. I've played a bunch of different games around here, but I don't think I've had the pleasure of playing at your table.
Oh, shoot, what was the voice I had for this guy? 2 seconds.
Oh yeah.
Welcome. My name is 14, but you can call me Mr. 7.
Mr. 7. I see. But your given name is 14?
My parents decided to count how many fingers they had.
I see. He looks down at these goblins' fingers. How many does he see?
8.
8. All right. Does it look like any fingers have been gnawed or chopped off?
No, he has a full set of fingers.
All right. Set of 8. He kind of nods, says, "I see. You seem to be a lot luckier than your folks. Full digits."
Well, goblins aren't exactly known for their math skills. And as he says that, he reveals his cards to show that he does in fact have 21, to the chagrin of the 2 players sitting next to you, where they have once more lost to the house.
Shame. Quinn's gonna throw some whatever currency is being used at this table. He's gonna buy in for some chips or whatever.
There's no
He's
chips
gonna
here, it's all gold.
Right. Perfect. He'll throw. Yeah, he'll throw. He'll pay the ante in. He'll hop in, and he'll be like, "So I've been hearing stories." And he kind of pauses. He looks at the other players. "You guys cool? Are you cool? Whatever. I've been hearing stories of like cool like extracurricular activities with like folk who want to find other like-minded individuals, say meeting up. Does that sound like anything you might be able to point me towards there, Mr. 7?
You're looking for a place to meet individuals of like mind?
Yeah, I mean, maybe potentially with like, matching outfits and such. I heard from a little bird that There are
You see
certain
him,
people like
reach
to-
reach up his hands, and he does a quick symbol with them.
Mhm.
And then he puts it back down and studies your reaction.
Can I make like knowledge? Can I roll any knowledge skill to see if I
I'm gonna
recognize that?
allow local for this one.
All right. I'm gonna use my selective luck. It's a 16 knowledge local.
All right, for a 16, nothing immediately comes to mind. But you do recall. Oh no, you're unconscious for that part. You don't recall anything.
Okay. Quint is gonna roll with it. Yeah, should I? Nah, I don't have like sense motive or anything like that. So he's just gonna kind of roll with it, and he kind of like he freezes, and like with his eyes, he just kind of nods. Rather, he locks eyes with him, and he just nods slowly, and says, "I heard from a little bird that, well, a couple of them actually, that there's places to gather." And he just is going to keep saying the most vague things that could be intentionally misconstrued in the hope that Mr. Seven fills in the details.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll? Sorry, yeah, you can.
Roll, I guess, I think the appropriate thing here would be bluff.
Sure.
Because you are trying to lead him. Not a 2 for
But
an
you know
11.
what? It's a natty 2 for an 11, which is funny. Do I want to stimulate my last bit of economy?
I don't know.
Did you add one for the level up?
Oh, okay. You know what? I will stimulate the economy. I'm gonna re-roll that instead of adding the flat bonus. Let's see what I can do. I said, let's see what I can do.
Waiting with bated breath.
Come on, 1. All right, it's another 9 for an 18.
9 for an 18. All right, we take those here.
18 bluff.
We take those here. Okay, all right. I'm gonna let you stew in that for a bit, and I'm gonna pop over to let's see. Thal, you're the next person who I looked at. So what are you up to?
So Thal's gonna go over to the table with the this blue gentleman here, and he's gonna sit down and watch what game is being played for a minute or two.
See, I tried to figure out what game they're playing here, and the only thing that came to mind was Free Cell, so that's what they're playing.
Old games. All right. Kids these days will never know the wonders. Anyways, he's gonna look at the dealer and go, "Hello. Have you seen anything exciting happening today?"
I see many things.
Someone goes, "Anything that interests you?"
There are many things that interest me. For example, this gentleman here has managed to beat the odds and win several thousand gold. Is that not right, sir? And you see the man who gives like a very excited nod and a thumbs up, and he tells you that the luck at this table is unbeatable.
I guess it's gonna play around. What for do you wish me to roll?
Let's roll 4d8s. Alright, so I don't care about what the total was, I care about what the individual results were.
Yes, a 6, a 1, a 3, and a 4.
6, a 1, a 3, and a 4, okay. There, for every number that you beat on that roll, 4d6s versus your 4d8s, put 25 gold in your pouch.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got 25 gold.
Exactly 25 gold?
Yep.
You only beat the roll
Yeah,
on one?
Oh, sorry, yeah, of all of them. I thought you meant...
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, for
I had
each
a
three. Yeah, beat not tied. So yeah, 6134 versus 1412. Yeah, so you get so you get 75 gold.
That's okay. That's nice.
Yep.
Thal claps excitedly and goes, "Oh, that's fantastic."
Yes, this is a game that the DM just made up called Crapshoot.
Tracks.
Hmm.
Sorry.
Just watching Agnes
adding it
like come
into
in
my,
and out of the game.
Yeah.
Adding it in. Thal goes, "Oh, that's fantastic," and he leans over the table to the gentleman across the way and goes, "You must have to tell me your secrets." And then he's going to roll, let's say, diplomacy to
Mhm.
try to convince him to say everything, because apparently he's rich and Thal is interested in that.
Well, he walks over to you and whispers in your ear, "The odds are really good in this game. The more money you bet, the more you win. I'm yet to lose anything."
Thal flashes his eyes and he winks and goes, "Well, maybe later we'll have to have a drink together."
He looks you up and down and says, "I'm a married man."
Thal just leans over and goes, "That doesn't stop most married men." And I want to say, whenever Thal says something even mildly inappropriate, inside of his eye, if you're looking at it, there's a glint, almost like a little flash of a fire that just flashes across his eyes for a second.
Interesting. Is that an effect I should know about, or is Thal just really
Just
in the
fluff.
mood? Just fluff. Okay. Understood.
Because he is a Suli. He has
Right.
the fire inside.
Good old Sulis. Well,
Jake Sully.
I will kick you again.
It's the same rule as with bears. I don't have to be the best punter. I just have to be better than the worst.
Yeah, never get into a pun battle with a bear.
Exactly. It's very unbearable.
God, give me the strength.
God ain't here, boy.
Shut up, Quint. Well, the robot turns to you. I believe I have made a social faux pas, and I'm yet to introduce myself. And he makes a very curt, half bow. His, whole body kind of shifting and going back into place. My name is Zen.
Nice to meet you, Zen. My name is Thal. And he gives a sort of a quarter bow and says, "Tell me, is your robot body fully functional?"
I am not a robot. I am, in fact, a android.
Tell me the difference.
He leans in real close to you, and you expect a whisper, but he continues to speak at regular volume. An android has all his human parts, and his eye kind of shudders, he doesn't blink so much as just a visor comes down over one eye and goes back up.
Pops his eyebrows and goes, exciting. By the way, we'll roll perception for this, but do we see anything that, not terrible, 13. Do we see anyone else missing?
Ooh. Define anyone else. Who are you, what?
Well,
what are you surveying, I guess?
We saw the rough idea of all the dealers and the guards, are they wolf guards and those things from before. Are there any that are swapped out or obviously not here?
No, pretty much everyone who you'd expect to be here is here.
Okay.
All right. Okay, cool. We'll drop you off here for a bit, and we're going to look at the next person who is object of my ire. Morgan.
Okay. So Morgan is actually going to put her by the bar.
By the roulette table.
Or by the roulette table, sorry.
Yep.
Trying to put her... Alright, whatever. I'll put her there.
That works.
Yeah, and she's actually going to be listening into... Or she's going to be trying to listen into the table with Archibald at it.
Ooh, how perceptive are you feeling today?
I will certainly try.
That is the correct answer.
That's going to be all of us.
All of you struggling without Khan here, the man who can perceive the future.
Yeah. You'd think our oracle's the oracle, but it's not.
Nope.
What? 27?
It's 27.
Alright.
Never
Well,
mind, Morgan's
since
seat
you're
time.
playing a pretty passive thing here, I'll let you know if something exciting comes up while you're trying to eavesdrop.
Alright.
Because, let's see, this is still like first thing in the morning, you know? Something might happen eventually, though. It's a good place that you're in, though. But Kali will come up to you, will float in front of your face and say, "Ma'am, if you're at my table, you must be playing.
How much is it to buy in?
How much you got?"
Morgan will pull out...
I'm going to take this opportunity to remind everybody of the curse on this ship where money seems to disappear.
Mm-hmm.
Valdis has not approached the table because he brought basically nothing with him.
Mm-hmm.
Morgan will put down 2 gold.
All right.
Does this work?
That works. What color? Place your bet. What do you want?
Red's always been a good color.
All right, so what did we say this was? Red is odds, if I remember correctly? That's that.
I don't think I was here for the actual game, so I'm not sure.
All right, well, I'll tell you what. We're going to say red is odds, green is even. Roll a D38. Actually, no, you're not placing it on a specific one. Just roll a D2. Heads or tails. If it's an odd, you win double your bet.
I've done this correctly. The spacing. Nope, I did not.
Flash R.
Yep. It's the dyslexia. Not a valid command. Okay, I did
Slash
something
R,
there.
not R slash.
Oh, dyslexia.
You have to do 1d2. So slash R space 1d2.
Nope, thanks,
Yeah.
Zen.
What a helpful robot.
Like
Sorry,
that with
Andrew.
the quotes. There we go.
Hey, you win 4 gold.
1d2,
Thanks.
d2. Wait a minute.
One.
That's really funny.
What?
Okay.
I mean, still rolled a 1, so
Sure. Yep, still tracks.
still tracks. I saw a 1 coin flip. We take those here.
Yep.
All right. Well, while you're eavesdropping, then, unless you want to ask Kali anything, I will remind you she is Archibald's wife.
Mhm.
Also, the full artwork for her makes it look like she's missing an arm. I love.
Yep.
It does a little
Oh,
bit.
I just noticed that.
That arm is. If you look
Oh,
quickly, that arm is really tucked and it's fine.
Yep.
But between that and the very, very sheer blouse,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she's not showing off anything, you know, so it's fine.
nah, it's all fine.
Everything's deja vu.
Her token's tiny. It's fine.
It's fine. See? Look, everybody at home. See? Everything's fine. Alright.
No, I think for now Morgan's not really gonna ask anything. She's just
Okay.
gonna
You're just gonna keep on betting.
just gonna vibe.
It's gonna vibe.
Yep.
Alright, and that brings us to the resident poor person. Valdis, what you doing?
Valdis is not really in the mood to gamble, so he's just going to be kind of hanging out on the upper balcony here, just fiddling away. He's got a potion he wants to prepare, so he'll be spending a minute or so just pulling stuff out of his jacket and mixing some stuff and putting an extract together.
Alright, sounds good to me. Cool. So you're not doing much then. All right, we're gonna hop over to Quint then. Quint, you are raking it in. Let's say you've. How much gold do you have on you?
I have. Well, I have 20.
Okay.
I'm assuming. I realize maybe that's a little too low.
You know what? Whatever, man. You can bet whatever you want. Roll yourself a D33.
All right. Shit, where'd I put my D33? Hold on, guys. I got it right here on my desk.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a 9.
Awesome. Add whatever 33% of 20 gold, or whatever 9% of 20 gold is.
So 2
Round
gold.
Rounded up.
Round
Two
it up.
rounded up.
2 rounded up.
All right. Not too shabby.
Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. You know what? Roll a D100 instead. Let's make this a little better.
Well, I mean, okay, sure.
2 gold on that. That's what kind of gambling is this? You're at a high stakes bar.
It's a 1 on a D100.
Ooh. What
That's
are the
tough.
odds?
That's tough, brother. I'm not gonna
Yep.
lie.
I will take my 1 gold. Thank you.
Oh, man, here I am trying to be
In
the
fact,
nice
hold
DM.
on. Wait a minute. If I roll a 1 on a D100, there's no way I come out of that winning money.
Yeah.
Unless it's like Call of Cthulhu rules.
You know what? No, yeah, you
So
definitely
he won
lost.
2 and he lost 1.
Yep,
So he's up 1 gold.
yep, you're up 1 gold. That's it.
Alright, beautiful. I check my coin purse and I'm missing 4 gold. Alright, sweet.
Don't you love
Yep, I'm
the
up 1
what's
gold.
called-
hmm
You just make your money disappear.
It's good. My purse is so heavy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, excellent. Yes, Quint is feeling high on life. He's got his drink. He's got the fast thrills of his massive increase to his wealth right there with that jackpot.
Yep, yep. You know, most gamblers, they quit before they hit it big.
hmm Now, remind me, the conversation we were having, I think Quint was just kind of like nodding and like kind of going along with what what Mr.
Seven hands.
with what Seven Hands is saying.
Yes, that for the record, his parents also counted how many hands he had when he was born.
Nice. Very nice.
Mhm.
That's a tall goblin.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ask him how many feet he has.
Yeah.
All right, so you just vibing still? Okay, cool.
Well, yes, no, I am. Go ahead.
Okay, no. All right, so I'm gonna. Thal, you doing anything special? You just vibing? Good work, Thal. Okay.
Paul's just vibing.
All right, Morgan. So the efforts of your eavesdropping begins to take some sort of notice here. Something comes up as you see Archibald kind of dealing out for his game of snakes and ladders that he's playing for some minutes.
It's cribbage.
It's cribbage, yeah. It's playing cribbage. That's right. What are you doing? Can you guys hear the cat?
Nope.
Nope.
But the
really.
DM asks that directly. What are you doing?
That's right. What are you doing?
Standing. Keep posing.
Trying my best. Okay, so yeah, things with Archibald seem to take note when Morgan. You're gonna notice that he kind of like twitches a bit as he hears a conversation, as he's having a conversation with somebody, and then he quickly excuses himself from the table and takes a brisk walk downstairs.
Morgan's just gonna watch and observe. Is Valdis anywhere close by, or is he just?
Yeah, Valdis was watching from the upper balcony, so as soon as he saw him stand up, Valdis
Okay.
was also going to start making his way. Just
Okay,
kinda
yeah.
start
Morgan was
across.
just gonna indicate to him to kind of go in that direction, so it doesn't seem suspicious. She's leaving right away too.
Mm.
Yep.
right.
And then downstairs is this door behind Julian,
behind
right?
Julian,
And that went down to the bar where
exactly.
Vance was serving before.
That's
Okay.
right.
Yeah, Valdis will, after not immediately behind him, but eventually will kind of make his way down there as well.
All right. So
And
we're gonna
follow him
get
behind
rid
him.
of that one and that one because those two are not there. Sorry, I'm just.
Thal will push himself off from the table and go, I have to go to the little boy's room and get a drink, but I will be back for you later. And he, like, runs his hand along the android's shoulder.
Oh my. Touch
I think
me, and
eventually
then
Morgan
just
would
hold me.
also.
Okay, Morgan, Thal, and Valdis are all going downstairs?
Morgan was staying at the table.
Morgan,
She
I think I'll
stay.
stay for Morgan will stay for a little bit.
Okay.
But she's kind of gonna see if she can make eye contact with Quint.
Okay.
So Thal's just
Just
going
to
to
let
run
him
up
know
to
what's
Valdis
going
and go, Valdis, my friend, you owe me a drink, and slap him on the back.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
There we go. I love that I can just pull people to whatever scenes. All right, I'll be there with you guys in just a moment.
Yep.
All right, so Morgan, you're trying to make eye contact with Quint. Quint, are you being perceptive to what's going on behind you?
Yeah, I think Quint is kind of by default always kind of looking at the exits of a room, like mid-conversation. So he will kind of glance around a little bit. Before I think he would notice Morgan, if he does, he would try to see if that conversation he was having with 14, if it felt like it was going anywhere, or if he has just kind of like flashed some kind of hand symbol and then just kind of conducted the game. Is Quint kind of getting the vibe that maybe the goblin is not interested in talking anymore?
The goblin doesn't have any relevant information.
Cool.
At least you don't
All
feel
right.
like he's giving you any relevant information for what you're after.
Yeah,
But he does
sounds
keep
good.
making that hand sign at you.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, then Quint would kind of, feeling it's a colder table, he's like, well, I got my winnings. I'm going to go spend them real quick. And he'll start kind of making his way over, and he'll notice Morgan.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he'll take a seat here.
Just Quint takes a seat at the head of the table, starts dealing.
I know, right? Actually, you know what? Quint would stop right beside Morgan and be like, I was gonna go get a drink. You need me to get you anything? And he'll get up nice and close.
Morgan's kind of gonna lean over and there might be somewhat of interest downstairs.
Perfect. Do you want to come with me for that drink? Quint
You
will
know
say a
what?
little louder.
That sounds like a great idea. And Morgan kind of will get up and stretch over exaggeratedly.
Oh, good. All right. Before I bring you guys over here, then, I'm going to ask our two. Ooh, what's going on there? How does that work?
Everything's pitch black.
Yeah. Wait a second.
I don't see any. Okay, there's Morgan.
Oh,
Yep.
you know what? I see what the problem is. Okay. Quint also is coming to join. I know what the issue is. Okay. Well, what was I going to do with my life? What was I saying? Okay, before you guys even come down here, so I'm just gonna put you guys down here so you have vision. We're gonna give Quint and Thal some time to see what they're doing. Queensgrave is actively working on their bartending skills. You see them fumbling everything at the bar, a far cry from the expertise that Celine and Vance had shown in their tenure.
Yeah, immediately Valdis is kind of eyes up for if he can see where Archibald went.
Right. Oh, that's what I'm missing here. Give me a second here. Archibald. Alright, well, when you guys come down, since you were pretty quick behind him, you see Archibald is just like kind of a few meters in front of you and quickly making his way to the back of the room. And you guys do notice that his head is twitching rather suddenly and constantly as he's making his way.
Okay. Valdis is gonna kind of keep a distance, but start kind of tracking behind him, and kind of make for the center bar with Queensgrave, but not actually maybe stop kind of on the top part of the bar here momentarily, and just kind of turn to the bar and wait.
Well, while you're stopped there at the bar, you see Archibald have like a particularly bad spasm, and he kind of falls a bit, and catches himself on the table next to him, but not without spilling the drink that was there, the unattended drink, onto the pub goer, much to the enragement of this drunkard, who begins cursing and swearing at him.
So, seeing that, Valdis is going to shift into his skinwalker form, so the tusks and the hooves come out, and he's going to kind of walk over and go, hey, what's going on here? What's going on? No harassing the dealers. And he'll kind of step in between the pub goer, and Archibald.
He spilled my friend's drink on my lap, and now it smells like piss.
Valdis will pull out a gold coin, put it on the table, and go, get yourself a new drink. Let's let this all go. Let's not ruin anyone's day.
Sir, it appears you have provided me with a shiny piece of metal instead of a fresh beverage.
Well, next time that our friend there at the bar comes around, she'll be able to take care of you in exchange for that shiny piece of metal. You have yourself a wonderful day. And he'll kind of turn his back to the guy and turn to Archibald and give him a bit of a nod.
Archibald looks you up and down and says, "Thank you. I must be going." And he tries his best to make his way past you.
Yep. No, Valdis is not going to stop him.
Okay.
He's just going to kind of nod at him, let him walk away, and then kind of head over towards this corner of the room and lean up against a barrel or a post or whatever he can find in the corner. Just kind of post up and just kind of watch where Archibald goes.
All right. Well, Archibald goes to this guarded door, and which the hyena guard steps aside and allows him through.
Okay.
Do we know what's on the other side of that door yet?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
But it's not really a secret, so I guess over the course of your time here at the Quartz Coat, because it's been like a week you guys have been here, you have learned that the employee quarters, the bedrooms and storage rooms and whatnot, are behind that door.
Okay.
Okay. So Valdis is going to kind of try to make eye contact with Thal and see what Thal's next move is.
Paul is going to walk brazenly up to the guard there, and he is going to say, sorry, what was the name of the android again?
Zen.
Zen. He's going to say, "Oh, hello, darling. Zen just sent me down. He wants me to get something from his bunk." Roll bluff.
That is a bluff, yep.
9 for 19.
Alright, so that's going to be against his, admittedly, pretty low sense motive. Where'd my die go? Seriously, I just had it. I was just playing with it. Ah, there it is. He nods and lets you through.
Yeah.
And that's where we're going to leave you for a bit, because we got two people who just joined the scene. Quentin Morgan, as you guys come down, you do see... you probably came down just in time to see that kind of kerfuffle start with the drunk guy and Archibald.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I'll leave you guys to see what you want to do from there.
Quint will kind of nod in that direction and say to Morgan, say, what he says.
Excuse me, guys. I'm just gonna have to. I got visited. I'm being visited by a little cutie, so I'm gonna be right back.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, why did my camera not turn on? You're good, my camera didn't turn on, so you're fine. Okay. There we go. Why my camera doesn't automatically turn on, which is kind of annoying.
Yeah.
There we go. But that's fine too, because Lisa totally came in to the bedroom, and doesn't want to be on camera, so.
That's fair.
Understandable.
All right, cool. Well, we're back. Yay!
Woohoo!
Woo.
It is good to be back.
We're back in black. Okay.
That is true.
So, yes, Thal, you managed to fancy talk your way into the basement.
Yes, Thal managed to force an entry with a bluff check.
Which, for some reason... Oh, there it is. Aha. Yeah. Okay, the layout's coming back to me. Okay. Sorry, I gotta bring Thal over here. And... Thal, I'm gonna trust you not to move around as I drag you into this previously unseen map.
Got it. I am frozen. Intentionally.
Okay. Alright, perfect. So, while Thal's doing that, how's the rest of the party on the in the tavern doing?
Is the door is this like just like a solid wood door? Like it's just a door
It's
to another
a
area.
wood door to another area with a guard in front of it.
Okay. Valdis is going to walk up to the guard and say, gotta check something out in here. Briggs orders, and he'll kind of flash the badge that Brig gave them.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna get you to roll a bluff check, but I'm gonna give you a +8 on circumstance.
Thank God, because we're gonna need it. We pray. Yep, that's about right.
Stimulate.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's almost not even worth it. I'm so bad at it.
Sorry, that's with the +8.
That was with a +8, yeah. I rolled a 1, and I have a -2 to charisma.
Okay. All right.
Yep, that sounds about right.
All right. Hold on. It's a bluff is opposed to a sense motive.
Sure.
On a knoll who are famously wise.
I don't like my odds.
Yeah.
He looks at you and he says, "You can go in, and you don't have to lie to me. Brig gave you access to the whole ship for your investigation."
I mean, I'm not lying. Brig did tell us to check things out.
Captain's orders.
Yeah.
But you're making it sound like this is a new development. Like like there's some sort of urgency. I'm just saying. You could have just said, "Let me through," and I just let you through.
There's a non-zero amount of urgency.
A non-zero. Oh, has it got something to do with what's his name?
We'll let you know. We'll keep you posted.
Ah, please do. And he gives you a wink and lets you through the door.
That's good because Thal's unarmored, and I was worried.
This man's gonna get into a fight. What are you gonna do? You ran away from a Hell Knight. You think you could take on these Knoll security guards?
Thal didn't run away from a Hell Knight. Tazik did.
Oh, that's right. Tazik ran away. That's right.
Tazik did. Tazik was
Thal
a
would have
small dude with a
seduced
baby
the Hell
gun.
Knight.
Tazik was a small dude with a gun in front of a Hell Knight in melee range.
And it was
He's
still
like, it's still tempting. It's not the right battle though.
Listen, all I'm saying is that every time you kill a Hell Knight, the amount of Hell Knights in the world goes down.
It's a win for me.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Who else is down here? Quint and Morgan. You guys are down here too.
And we are indeed.
Are you guys going to try to follow your comrades in arms?
Yeah, Quint, when we got down there, he kind of like gestured in that direction, said, he said there's an important target down here. I take it it's antlers.
That would be the target.
Gotcha. Alright. Well, I'll get us drinks. You're a faster runner. And he like quickly waddles his way. to Queen's grave.
Morgan will start making her way over, but she's gonna go the opposite route, just to kind of avoid suspicion.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. All right, Morgan. You have. So you guys just gonna chill out on the tavern floor then? You're not gonna try to get downstairs?
You get the sense that Quint was being like, "Yeah, you can go chase after him," but you're your own individual.
Yeah, Morgan is gonna go follow.
All right, perfect. Well, Morgan, you come across a guard. What do you do?
She had one of the badges too, right? Or no?
Correct.
Okay.
Morgan intimidates.
Yeah, I'm not even sure it's worth bluffing.
There's no bluff. They let us through. We're allowed to be here.
You know how spellcasters
You know,
have a
just-
caster focus? Morgan just has an
just for
intimidate
fun.
focus.
Yes.
Fun.
Actually, I think that is. I have a skill focus on intimidate. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll show the badge, and yeah, I'm gonna unintentionally intimidate, or maybe intentionally.
Intentionally, unintentionally.
Morgan
Just
doesn't-
rock up on him and go, "Let me in."
Morgan with her natural intimidate skill.
That's perception. That's perception.
That was perception.
Oh, oops, wrong one.
Yep. You
I felt a
definitely
little low.
perceive the knoll in front of you.
3 for a 19.
There we go. That's better.
She rolled half as well as the perception check and beat it by 1.
Yeah.
So good, dude.
Oh, man.
Intimidate's so good.
Intimidate.
I just feel like Morgan now has resting intimidate face.
Yes, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. That's
Just
right.
anyone she approaches, it's a thing.
Yeah.
Okay, like if you're,
She's got like a passive DC 8 Fear Aura.
yep, just boop. He doesn't even say
Yeah.
anything. He just like shudders and lets you through.
Yeah.
Okay.
He just hears your boots approaching and is like, nah,
Yeah.
Not
I
today.
don't get paid enough for this shit.
nah, chief,
Yeah.
that ain't it.
I'm not a
The
hero
tactics to
today.
get past the guard are deception, not really deception, and scaring the shit out of him.
Failing deception and just stumbling through because I'm actually allowed to be here.
Yeah.
All right, Quinn,
And
I'm
then
gonna drag you
terror.
down here just so you have eyes.
Yep.
But,
Well, I was gonna say while that's happening, Quint is going to attempt to order 2 drinks,
oh, okay, hold on, I gotta
and get a judge of how quick Queen's grave is, like how busy they are.
Oh God. You're ordering 2 drinks. Anything fancy or just? 2 drinks?
No, two.
Oh shoot! I pulled the wrong person.
ales.
I totally pulled the wrong person. Give me a second. Let me fix that. Just me bullying poor Eldon.
What's the
Man
medieval
formerly
version
known
of a
as Eldon.
screwdriver?
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
Rest in
Half-Life.
peace.
So you're. What were the drinks you were
yeah.
ordering?
Just 2 ales.
2
This
ales.
is. Yep.
All right. Well, you're sitting there, putting your finger up, doing the classic, knocking on the bar when you're getting a little impatient, doing everything you can, and Queensgrave is just like moving at a very methodical but slow pace the entire time.
Quint has one of these badges, right?
Yes.
All right. Quint, he's already was like kind of rifling through his jacket. He pulls out the badge, kind of gestures to Queen's grave, says, "I don't know if you know what this is, but it means I can do this." He's gonna leap over the bar and he's gonna start pouring 2 drinks. He says, "Captain's business." And he sees if Queen's grave is gonna attack
Queensgrave's
him.
head rotates on a swivel, looks at you, and goes back to what she's doing.
Yeah, I figured. Good luck. Quint is gonna throw a few coin down on the table.
For a
And
brief
then
moment, you swear you perceive Queensgrave as A-posing in front of these drinks.
Amazing. He'll scurry under.
I love how he hopped over and scurries under.
Yes, 100%. Now he's got 2 drinks. Doesn't want to
That's
spill
true.
them.
That's true. That's fine.
And then with the badge in his left hand and the 2 like flagons of ale in his hands, he's gonna run over, see that one that knoll and just be like, "Yeah, these are my friends. I should come with them. But this is for you." And he gives him a nail.
The Knoll thanks you and says, "I don't drink," and then just takes a sip out of it. But
Yep,
today
of
I
course
can.
you don't.
That's like watching Morgan disappear downstairs. He goes, "But today I'll make an exception," and just starts drinking that ale.
Good man.
I was a man once. Oh shit! All right, Quint. There you go. You did it. You made it downstairs.
Yep.
All right, guys. Ready for a dungeon crawl?
Oh my god.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Kick open the doors. Pick a door.
First door on the left.
Yup. Bang, bang, boom.
Sure.
Kick it open.
Well, anybody gonna kick it open?
Oh, okay.
Yep. Quinn's gonna kind of move back.
Baba-booey.
Gives Valdis guidance. Says, hands him a drink. The other drink he was holding.
Valdis, still being in his skinwalker form, is going to quickly take out his tusk blades and slot them onto the tusks, and then grab the drink and like chug half of it and then set it down,
Good man.
and then just boot the door.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Thal is going to
Oh, that's
draw
how we're
his.
doing it. All right, we're going
Oh.
in loud.
Buddy, Valdis, what do I have? 12 wisdom? Boot the door.
Going in loud. All right, let's see your strength check.
Oh. Okay.
Thal is going to start up a bardic song of Inspire Courage.
The
Or
door
the-
holds true, but you definitely hear a solid crack, and splinters begin to fall off the door.
All right. Well, do it again. Kick it again.
Yeah, sure, that's enough. Door
Can I aid
busts open.
another?
Boosh.
All right, you step into an open air. So what you see in front of you there, what you're walking towards, that is what appears to be a cage. It is in fact the casino's brig. And you see two people there, kind of dozing, clearly working off a hangover.
All right. Poke around, nothing of interest.
Mm-hmm.
All right, to the hall. Valdis is going to try this door before kicking it.
All right, door opens. All right, so what you find in front of you is it appears to be a bedroom of some sort. There's two hammocks there. Oh shit, wait. Ah, crap. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds here. And then inside of that door is a dude laying in his hammock, convulsing rather quite a bit actually. Like he doesn't seem to be in full control of his body, is what it looks like. Could I get a heal check from anybody?
Yep. Yep. I was gonna say, Quinn,
I can
upon
use
seeing the
nature in place of
convulsions.
heal.
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
All right, if you can use nature in place of heal, please do.
I did so. 28.
28. Jesus. All right, you
Yeah, puts me to shame.
28 and
18.
18, both high enough to see the signs of a seizure.
Shit. Quint, you got anything prepared for that? I got nothing ready.
Hold on. Quinn's gonna kind of run over, and he is gonna grab like a tattered bit of maybe glove and like try to. He's gonna be like, open his mouth, make sure he doesn't bite his tongue off.
And Valdis will just follow Quint's instructions. Pry his
Yeah.
mouth open.
All right, you open up his mouth and you go to pull out his tongue. Or no, you don't pull out his tongue. You're just holding his mouth open. But when you do that, his tongue does flop out, and you see that it is like forked and roughly 2 feet long.
I believe that's longer than his wife.
Are there any knowledge checks that one could
Yeah.
roll in this instance? I've got
I'm
religion,
this is the right
planes.
one, but it's the first one that came to mind. I'm gonna say dungeon or knowledge planes, please.
Yep, you got it.
Not me.
I keep calling it selective luck. That is not the name of it. It is the halfling alternate trait adaptable luck. I'm going to use one of those.
Adaptable.
For an 18 knowledge planes.
Oh, actually, it looks like it's knowledge nature.
All right. Pitter patter, 24.
All right, well, I'm gonna, even though I'm not pretty sure Cook doesn't even have knowledge nature, I'll still say that was an 18 on nature. Whatever, still applies.
Yeah, I do not have nature.
Deer face, deer antlers, lizard tongue, and humanoid body. Valdis, you're starting to get a sense for what this guy really is, and it sure as heck ain't the deer equivalent of a fawn, as his body begins to kind of convulse even further a bit, and you see that his deer face begins to kind of melt away to a more human-looking one, as his antlers absorb into his body, and of course I didn't prepare a token for this because I just forgot. But let's just say he looks like Shrek from Shrek 2.
Oh, human Shrek.
Human Shrek, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Is he still like convulsing?
The convulsing has stopped a bit. It has stopped, but you do see that he is running, like he's sweating and unconscious.
Valdis is gonna kind of like reach around his back and pull out his alchemist book and start like thumbing through it. Like, I don't know if I got anything for this. Hold up.
Thal's gonna poke him.
All right.
Yeah.
Boop, boop.
Well, this is primary suspect. Should we tie him up before he wakes up?
Probably not a bad idea, but we should make sure he doesn't die while he's sitting here because he's hard to talk to when he's dead.
Nah, yeah,
Does
you can
nobody
leave that to
have
me.
speak on commune with dead or whatever?
Not yet.
What?
Nope.
What was the that's a third level spell, isn't it?
Is it? Oh, that sounds
Yeah,
right,
pretty
actually.
Yeah, pretty sure.
And sorry, is he dead?
Speak with dead. He's not dead.
Okay.
Speak with dead is a third level, unless you're a medium. That's what I was thinking. Mediums are second level.
Oh, weird.
Okay. Did I roll another heal check to see how he is right now? Is he?
Yeah, I think a heal check would work.
All right.
Ooh,
Yeah,
with the 21,
21.
You do a quick and thorough look over his body, your expert hands knowing where to look and what to check, and you notice something that kind of concerning is that physically he appears fine, but with the way his eyes are rapidly moving in his head and the way he's just pooling in sweat, it seems like his body is concerned, he's running a marathon.
One of you kids, do you have we found some shackles a while back, didn't we? Dimensional shackles, if memory serves.
Guys, we're in the shackles.
That's very funny. Oh God, I hear him in my brain. I might have also just kind of incepted that, but I could have sworn we came across some dimensional shackles at one point.
If they didn't get sold.
Yeah, but they might have been, and maybe I'm misremembering. It was a very specific detail, but I can't back it up with any info. Do we? Yeah,
I don't recall that we did.
Okay.
Those are
yeah,
expensive.
they are expensive. Yeah. Okay, maybe I'm misremembering then.
We did find one half of that ring of shield other or something, but yeah, no, we didn't. I don't think we found anything with dimensional
Okay.
or anything like that.
Yeah,
Well,
you guys definitely did not find these.
Okay, cool. Any of y'all got any manacles? Otherwise, we can.
I've
tie
got
them up.
rope.
Yeah, perfect. All right, start tying. I'm gonna see what I can do here. This will take me a moment. And Quint's eyes kind of roll back into his head, and you see his mouth like moving, almost like he's like talking, but it's almost like he's in a dreamlike state. and you see
Mamakusa.
Mamakusa, and you see like all the kind of hairs on his body, and maybe some of your guys like arm hairs as you're close. You get like goose flesh, like you see the hair kind of stands on end, and then there's like the smell of ozone, and then this like kind of like a spark, but it feels like you can feel it in you more than you can see it. As Quint is channeling for several rounds, and he will cast Lesser Restoration on Archibald Tumnus. It's a second level spell.
All right.
And hopefully Morgan is tying up his hands as Quint is getting this ready.
All right. So
Is there anything Morgan should roll for that?
Profession dominatrix.
Profession sailor, where you know how to
Profession
knots.
sailor all the way.
I was
you know
gonna
how to
say,
knots.
yeah.
No, I think dominatrix is a lot funnier, but I guess I'll take sailor.
Unfortunately,
You
You don't get the
have any
circumstance
rounds
bonus.
together.
Oh well, who needs it?
He tied. He tied with a 33.
He
Yeah,
tied.
Jabari.
All right. That's craft
He is not
Shabari.
escaping.
She hit him with the clove hitch.
Oh, dude, buddy's cooked.
He's cooked.
If he was a
He's
yacht,
not
he
getting out.
wouldn't be moving. All right. Well, with your lesser restoration.
I was going to say, mechanically speaking, I don't know if this would do anything, but it feels like what Quint would do if someone is actively potentially dying, but not sure.
Oh, use the lesser restoration?
Yes, yeah.
I'll say that's a good call, and I didn't see it coming, so I'm going to reward you with a little bit of information. The sweating goes away, but you do still see that his eyes are moving rather rapidly.
Interesting. You see, like, as Quint kind of comes out of his revelation, he kind of like winces a little bit, and he kind of shakes his hand, and you look down, and like his thumb, which got really fucked up in some fishing wire, at this point, probably a couple weeks ago, it's looking extra dark
Spicy.
and a little extra. It's not looking too good down there, and he kind of shuffles his jacket so his coat kind of drapes over it, and he takes a deep breath and he says, "I mean, he ain't dead yet. I don't know. It's weird in there. I'm not getting too good vibes, but at the very least, he seems to be less distressed. I don't really know what this is. I don't know what he is."
Baldus is going to say, you know what? Hold on. And he's going to put away his stuff. He's going to walk up and he's just going to smack him right across the face one time real good. Just like, not like to attempt to do long-lasting damage, but just kind of give him a good smack in the face and see if it rouses him in some way.
Interesting. Okay. Roll.
He'll intentionally do it like if he was going to pull his punch. So
Okay.
like a non-lethal
Yeah.
smack in the face.
Yeah, roll a melee attack for me. Let's see. Or melee damage, I guess. Let's see what his non-lethal damage here is.
What's on our damage? Like 1d4 or something like that?
Something like that. 1d4 plus strength.
Plus strength is 4. Okay. Just throw that out there. There you go. 6
Six
non-lethal.
Alright. You smack him, and his eyes open, and he goes, "Ah." And you see his, like, his eyes shoot open, and he begins to, like, focus in on the area and what's going on around him, and he looks at you and says, "What?" Yeah, and his eyes kind of like, he goes to reach his hands up, and that's when he realizes Morgan has bound him. I like to imagine she's like hog-tied him, so his like wrists are bound to his ankles, and like he can't actually get them up.
Valdus is gonna lean in. Valdus is gonna lean towards him with like tusks and tusk blades right towards his face, and just as loud as he can. "Morning, sunshine!"
Oh, it appears I've gone to hell.
Thal's gonna stick his head in and go, "Yoo-hoo!"
Oh,
Not yet, but we can
yep,
certainly help
I'm
with that if you don't start talking.
definitely in hell.
Morgan's gonna lean in and be like, "You're just at the gate."
I'd like to die, please.
No. No easy way out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
You got
very
some
sorry to
answering to do.
tell you, buddy, but nah, I'm afraid death's not coming anytime soon.
Oh, but I am. It just dies.
Quinn looks at the hall. That was impressive.
Well, what do you want?
Well, we'd like to know why we saw someone of your unique silhouette standing in a clearing in a forest chanting and attempting to sacrifice our dear captain and cook.
No, there was no sacrifice intended. You just assumed a lot of things, and I have no idea what you're talking about.
Who are you and what have you done with Tumnus?
Uh,
Poor horny bastard.
Like, do you let him out unattended?
Oh, every day.
All the time.
Yeah, no, do you want to attend that?
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, hey, I've got a lineup of people wanting to attend to me.
I just realized again, technically I could have rolled sneak attack on that. But anyway.
I don't think sneak attack can be non-lethal.
Yeah,
It can,
you
actually.
roll so you roll a crit and you just kill him straight up.
If you have sneak attack, it actually can be applied to non-lethal attacks.
Yeah.
Oh, right. No, I guess
Yeah,
that-
You,
Stat-
you
Stat Master
look at a sap.
Yeah, Sap Master's a
Coup de
thing.
grace on lethal.
Anyway.
Yeah, you guys totally could have coup de grace him. I'm proud of you for holding back.
Mm-hmm.
We were here to talk, not murder. We need details.
Well,
Death is so finite, where life is full of possibilities.
So many more options to be threatened.
okay,
Mhm.
so you have me bound and gagged, and you wish to talk about a secret club that may or may not exist.
We'd like to talk about that secret club and how it's related to the Quartz Coat's recent string of, shall we say, bad luck.
Nothing recent about the bad luck, and I mean, I still don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Quint, there's
I
a
hit
good
him
chance. Yeah.
Vados will punch him in the face real hard. Quick jab.
Quick jab, alright. Is this non-lethal? Lethal? It's
Yeah.
damage?
Non-lethal again,
Yeah.
but
Is that a 14 total damage non-lethal he's taken?
Yeah.
Excellent. He's looking pretty drowsy. He says, well, it's hard to have a conversation if I can't feel my eyeballs.
Yeah, hold
Yes,
on.
well,
I'm
I'm
unfortunately
hoping
I
to
was
just
given
remind you of the stuff that you seem to have know nothing about.
How can you remind me of things I know nothing about, if I know nothing about them?
Well, you seem to know enough details that I don't really believe you know nothing about them.
Saul is going to cure Archibald. For
He's
12
looking
points.
considerably less woozy and says, alright.
We can keep going at this all day. We have plenty of options for you to be smacked around and healed. And he just winks at him.
Morgan's gonna take an opportunity now to walk in.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Hold my
can't
weight for the
actually
captain.
walk in.
You gotta go in.
And he is going to intimidate.
as Morgan, if I may, as you
Mhm.
as you start to walk in and Quint is pretty in sync in this moment, is like, oh yeah, here it comes.
I have something for this. Sorry.
Ooh, I was gonna say, Morgan, you feel almost like a pull, almost like a magnet coming from the direction of Quint. And it almost feels like, I mean, I don't know if you're interpreting it as a pull or if it's just the body language of Quint, but you suddenly have this feeling that Quint, it looks at you in a different way, and there's this look on his face where he's like, let me try something. And he holds out his hand that has his bad thumb, and he kind of holds it up to you, and he kind of nods at his hand, and he's like, touch it. Take my hand.
He's got the cheese touch.
Morgan will make eye contact with Quint and follow suit and
Okay.
do as he's asking.
As you do so, Quint casts a spell innately, and some neat things happen. So I'm going to take some liberties and describe this, and just say that suddenly, Morgan, you feel like your mouth has a lot more room in it than it did before. And it's like this really disconcerting sensation as you feel like it's almost like your jaw is super like locked up, like you have lockjaw, and you have to like open it to kind of release all that tension. And it's an immensely satisfying sensation as you stretch out your jaw and you realize it can just keep going and keep going and going. And your vision feels a little bit darker. And everyone else, you see Morgan's eyes like go completely black, and her mouth continues to distend as her jaw gets longer and longer as Quint casts Face of the Devourer on Morgan. A couple things happen. Firstly, Morgan, in combat, you have a bite attack. That's pretty fun. That's a natural attack. Secondly, you gain a +4 circumstance bonus on intimidation checks.
Because that's what he needs.
Yes. And I'll read the spell. And this is why I took some liberties by describing it. You transform the target's face into a hideous shape, such as a half-melted visage with insect legs instead of teeth, seeping pits instead of eyes, and suckered tongues dangling from its misshapen mouth. You do not choose what the shape the target's face takes, and the shape is different every time you cast the spell. It doesn't interfere with your senses or your ability to breathe, though depending on what happens, you might not be able to speak properly. It is very explicitly, though it might prevent it from speaking. So that's all. That's technically speaking, Quint would have learned the spell at level 5. It just, the opportunity never really came up. So in this moment, there's like this like weird connection as Quint is like, I can do something here. And as you like take his hand, you just feel a new weird sensation, and you feel more powerful. So
Is anyone else aroused?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, Thal is going to start singing, so.
All right, Thal. Now please do start singing, because she's got a +4 to intimidate.
And Thal's going to do a bardic performance of Inspire Competence for another +2 on top of that.
So a morale bonus.
And a circumstance bonus.
Yeah, competence bonus and a circumstance bonus. Yeah.
I could have thrown...
Wait, is competence also circumstance?
No, competence is morale.
No, competence and circumstance should be two different ones.
Yeah.
No, Inspire Competence, like I thought, is it a competence bonus though?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so it's a competence bonus and circumstance bonus, yeah. So hopefully she doesn't already have those.
Well, with your, I'm gonna also give the fact that this man is bound and surrounded in a secluded area of the ship. I'm also gonna give you a let's see, I'm gonna say a +6. Now, ordinarily it'd be a circumstance bonus, but I really want to see this go through, so I'm just going to say it is a circumstance bonus that stacks with the other circumstance bonus for a total.
I think, by definition, circumstance bonuses are some of the few things that stack. Is that wrong? Okay.
No, I think dodge is just a bonus type of any kind that stacks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Did she seriously roll it? I haven't even seen what the actual result is. I just saw the natural 19. For a 46.
That was a 19, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah.
That I rolled.
19
So it could have been
for
a 48.
47.
Ay, Dios mío.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I like to pick that
just
Morgan
like
leans in really close, and in whatever form of common that can be heard, she says, "Do you fear death?"
Oh, God. Fear death. I didn't, but I do now. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yes, mommy. I mean, oh god, she's a grown man. Put a 47 to intimidate. I think
a grown man who just watched a woman's face melt in front of him as he's tied up and bound.
I think he just wet himself a little.
At least.
I mean, understandable. Valdis almost did.
Okay.
Yeah.
With sorry, with a 24 on the nature, did I actually identify what he is? I think you started to say it, and we might have got off it. I might not have heard you.
He's Skinwalker.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Yeah, I'll tell you whatever you want to know.
Okay. You might recognize my visage and possibly the visage of our captivating captain.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you tie us up and drag us out into the middle of the woods? You say it's not a sacrifice. Then what could it be?
We were going to try to induct you into our club.
Why would we want to join you?
Everyone gets cool matching cloaks and lots of gold.
Okay.
Why did they need to be tied up instead of just extended an invitation?
The Harpies aren't known for their diplomacy.
I beg to differ.
Listen, you talk like fucking them is a big prize, but there's a reason why Vance is known as the bicycle.
I don't see your point.
To be clear.
Apologies, was, not to speak ill of the dead. She was a... Well, I've only heard. I never actually got to myself. You know, being a married man and all, and he flashes his wedding band on his finger at you guys.
Yeah, you're a cute couple. Shame.
Mm-hmm. Okay, tell you what.
Where do you get the gold from?
Well, we don't really get it now, but we're promised it once the bitch queen returns.
This little club of yours.
The Brown Briars, yes.
The say that again. The Brown
Briars.
Let's see. And you all follow Besmara.
Well, she was here first.
Are you a little religious club based around the bitch queen?
You could say that.
I see.
Anyway, go up to the volcano. On the eastern side of the volcano, near these coordinates here. Oh wait, no. Show me a map and I'll point out which coordinates.
Actually, I feel like Morgan probably has the maps. But yeah.
There's a cave entrance here. Go in there, follow it for a little while. Beware, pretty much everything in there will try to kill you. Because you haven't been inducted into the club, so you don't have any protection. And unfortunately, there's nothing I can do now. And as of about 30 seconds ago, I have been kicked out of the club for being taken away from a meeting unexpectedly. Thanks.
Shame.
Yeah, he's telling the truth.
Mm-hmm.
He has no choice but to after seeing the body horror that...
We call that the Morgan interrogation technique.
But,
Sorry, the enhanced Morgan interrogation technique.
Enjoy the dungeon, I mean cave, and at the end of it you might find something exciting. And he smiles.
So, you're coming with us then?
I don't think I can.
No, you're coming with us.
Agree to disagree.
All right. Well, hold on. Let's establish one final thing before we go. Is your particular little group, we'll say, responsible for the misfortunes of the Quartz Code?
You could say that.
Okay, perfect. So we're going to take you up to Briggs' office. You're going to repeat that, and then we're going to go to the volcano. That way the Grey Havens will at least pay us.
Well, someone might as well be getting paid.
Yeah, I imagine you won't be afterwards, so, you know.
I imagine I'm going to spend a long time burning in hell.
Well, I suppose it's in your interest then to be as forthcoming as you can, and maybe we can convince Brig to be a little merciful.
Mm-hmm.
Might be a long time before you burn in hell, too.
Alright, well...
Depends on how creative the Grey Havens get.
As you guys are... Guys, you're going to escort him up to Brig?
Yeah,
I
Quinn
think
would...
that's a reasonable thing to do.
I don't know if this is worth pursuing, but Quint would say, "You're gonna burn in hell, eh? Get your soul consigned to it? You make any deals with the Chelish? Well, what
Nope.
you got going on?"
I failed the bitch queen, and instead of joining her in the maelstrom, I'm going to burn for eternity.
No, well, there's another option.
No, there isn't.
No, there
And
is.
as he says that, you guys start to see that there's like water kind of pooling around his body, just kind of showing up around him. Like at first, you kind of mistake it for sweat, but it does have the briny tang of seawater.
Baldus will just kind of step back and go, "This should be interesting."
Yep. Quinn will say, I mean, Abaddon Abaddon always has its doors open to anyone who wants to visit, even those who are consigned to hell.
He looks at you and he opens his mouth to speak and he's struggling. Like bubbles start coming up as seawater begins to pour from his nose, and with one last airful, he says, the gift is in its eyes, and water begins to like gush out of his mouth as he begins to like convulse in the act of drowning.
Morgan, I think you scared the water out of him.
Oh,
Not a fun
I
way to
didn't
go.
even know that was possible.
He paced his lungs.
Oh, and as his body does stop kind of thrashing about, and his mouth lays slack-jawed open in this hammock with the water kind of pooling around him, a tiny little octopus crawls out of his mouth.
Is this, have we seen this octopus before?
No.
We have. No?
No.
It immediately made me think of Eerie, but she had the Pupquin.
She had the Pupquin, but she also did have a giant octopus statue.
Gotcha.
Of which...
No, there's the giant, wow, I forgot the name of it.
The
This is not a
Grandulo?
Grandulo.
The Grandulo.
The Grandulo. This is
Yeah.
neither Grandulo nor Grandulo.
Yeah, the grand.
This is just an octopus.
This is just a regular old octopus. If anyone would like to roll knowledge nature...
Yup.
I do not have that.
That's the one knowledge I'm good at.
I can attempt.
18.
Alright, we got an 18 and a 10, because it's an untrained, so it's capped at 10. With an 18 and your experience on the sea, you immediately recognize the call signs of the tiny little blue rings upon this tiny little octopus. It is a blue ring octopus, in case that wasn't obvious.
Mm-hmm. Yep. They the poison ones, right?
They are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Fun, and
Stay away from that calamari.
All right.
Do I get the sense that this little blue ring octopus is more than just an animal, like a familiar?
Would you like to roll? Perhaps.
I would love to.
I don't know. How would you tell if an animal's a
Yeah,
familiar?
I mean that's probably
Well,
like a
if
knowledge
it's
arcana.
If it's a familiar, it's actually not knowledge nature. It's knowledge arcana because it's a magical beast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, this is decidedly. It is not a familiar. I'll tell you that much.
Interesting.
Decidedly an animal.
Decidedly an animal.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right. Well, I guess we better go talk to Brig.
Does he have any money on him?
Ooh, that's a good thought. Anything in particular around his bunk, either? I guess. While we're here.
Let's see. Around his bunk, you'll find a portrait. About not a freaking.
Is it a life-size portrait of his wife?
It's a. His wife may be life-size, but it is in fact a portrait of their wedding.
Hmm.
And no gold, silver, copper, anything of the like. Let's see. Actually, you will find. After some serious looking, you find a false wall, like a little cubby hidden into the boards on the wall next to his hammock. And inside of that, there is a tiny little crystal. Now, Tazik, Quint, and Morgan, you guys are going to kind of see alarm bells here because it seems to be the same color and cut of the talking crystal that Tazik had with his time on the for when he was compulsed to on the Sweet Anne.
Quint would repeat that and just be like, "Oh, we traveled with someone who had one of these, and it shared information like a talking stone, but there's some kind of compulsion element to it.
Weird.
I wouldn't touch it, and everything we've said may have already been transmitted to someone else, but this could just be how the late Archie would communicate with his cult. Is it a cult if Besmara has ascended to godhood? I guess it's just a club at that point.
With that, a voice on the other end of the crystal peeks up and says, we take offense to the word cult, you know. We're a right proper religion. Besmara is a god after all.
Agreed. I clocked myself as I said it.
And
Are you Latter-day Besmarists, or are you full Baptist Besmarists? Inquiring minds want to know.
We prefer non-denominational Besmarists.
Heretics!
And to that end, how dare you kill Archie? He was a great leader of this sect over here.
We didn't touch you. We didn't lay a finger on Archie.
We will track you down, and we will end you. Goodbye.
Now, hang on.
Yeah, I will tell you where I am. You can come right here.
Did you send this octopus? He drowned.
Did the octopus drown?
Yeah, I mean, the octopus is out of the water.
The octopus is
They
actively
don't last forever out of the water.
You know what? That reminds me with the octopus. Morgan, as the closest person to the corpse, the octopus begins to climb your pant leg.
Morgan's gonna attempt to kick it off.
No.
Fix the false face.
Wait, what?
Okay, no, kick it off. Roll. What would that be? I guess a strength check.
Unarmed attack.
Unarmed attack.
Ooh.
Oof.
Unfortunately,
Of course it's unarmed.
it
It's a leg.
sticks on. You weren't expecting it, so your quick little kick motion versus its suction cups does not seem to do much of anything.
Oh, jeez.
But you get an A for effort.
Can I roll? Go ahead, Thal.
I was gonna say Thal is gonna pose Archie like this, and then close his eyes, and then think better of it, and then pose his hands up like horns.
Oh no.
He died like he lived, and then he's gonna walk away.
Can Quint make a profession cook check to figure out if Blue Ring Octopus is any good?
Of course you can. Sorry, you can certainly try.
You can certainly try. So 27.
If prepared correctly, Blue Ring Octopus makes for a delicious treat.
Quint kind of points to the octopus, says, "I wanna try cooking that. Not many people have tried it."
The octopus's eyes widen and it scurries around to the backside, away from you.
Now
I can call you lunch.
Now, with my, what was it before? It was a knowledge nature 18.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure Valdis can clock that animal probably doesn't understand common.
Correct.
Normally.
Correct.
And he's going to clock that and bend down, kind of keep his distance, but kind of bend down to where he can look at the octopus. And he's gonna look right at it and go, "You understood him, didn't you?"
The octopus nods.
Oh no, I definitely gotta cook it then.
Basing it in fear makes it taste better.
Mhm.
Could you maybe not climb on my captain?
It points at you, and it points at you.
Points at me. Well, I don't listen. I can't have you biting the captain. Also, if this thing's an animal, it should be terrified of me. By the way.
Oh,
Mm.
true facts. It's cowering in a corner. It points at Thal.
Thal goes, "Oh sure." Blue goes with my eyes, and then extends out I guess he wraps a hand in. I guess he doesn't. He just extends out a hand to this thing.
All right, you extend out your hand, and the octopus latches its little tentacle on you, and it like perks up. I guess you guys can't see me, but it's like walking on its tentacly tiptoes as to keep its beak away from you, showing a sign of respect that it's not intending to bite you. You know. And Thal, as it's approaching you, and since it's so close, I'd like to imagine that you pick your hand up to kind of watch it climb up your arm, and you notice that it has a tiny metal band around one of its tentacles.
Hello, new friend. Thal just walks off.
All right, I'm not fixing him if he gets bit. Let's go. Let's go find Brig.
Yeah.
Hey man, there are worse places to pick up a new familiar. Inside of the mouth of a dead guy, who's part of a cult, is certainly one of them.
That's pretty ideal.
Are we doing any further snooping around, or are we going to Brig?
Should we take the stone, the communication stone? Probably a powerful, like it's probably a valuable object. But then they could listen in on us.
Yeah, there's no way to turn it off.
With that all.
It's a Palantir.
Valdis heard the word. Valdis heard the word compulsion. He's not even looking twice at that crystal.
Mhm.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Clearly, you just need to give it to Reef Claw.
12 copper.
Oh no. Give it to Smooth Brain.
That's right.
Give it to Smooth Brain. It just won't. He just won't stop talking to it.
Oh god, they'll go nuts.
Oh, I was having such a great day. I was sitting inside of my box. It's really quite a nice box these days. And I was eating my hoagie, an extra spidery one like my mom used to make, with the extra spider sack mustard on it.
We just get into the boom and everyone's committed suicide.
Yeah.
You're gonna find, they're gonna find a spot with like freshly poured cement, and we're gonna break it open, and the sending stone's gonna be buried in it. It's just Smooth Brain talking. It's just locked in a box, buried in the ground with a layer of stone over top of it.
Anyway, Spook was there, and he was eating the sandwich with me. Oh, Spook is my boyfriend. We go way back. And,
Yeah.
All right, to Briggs' office.
Yep.
Huzzah!
Yeah. Gwen's like, all right, yeah, no one touched the stone. We'll show Brig.
You know, you could always store it in nature's pocket. They'll never hear anything in there.
That's true, and that would make sure that we don't touch the stone.
Why didn't Thanos?
Okay.
Let's stop.
Why
didn't Paul Rudd
climb up retired actor? I can't remember his name.
Josh Brolin.
Paul Giamatti?
Josh Brolin, that's right. Retired actor Josh Brolin's. Never mind. Anyway, yep, going back to Brig. I'm just going to take us up to the top.
Take it to the Brig.
A gentle breeze. Constant gentle breeze.
Constant gentle breeze. Alright. Let's just say you guys should all be up here, right? Wait.
Uh-huh. Hey.
Ho. Hee hee ha ha. To the funny farm. My life is truly wonderful.
So yeah, I think we're beelining for Briggs' office. Valdis takes a wide berth and tries actively to not look anywhere near Kali's table. It wasn't me this time, but I still don't want the conversation. I'm just moving on.
Have you guys seen my husband? He's about this tall, has big antlers.
I don't think I've... If he had antlers, I would have noticed him.
Where'd you get that octopus? You found it?
He's a friend. I made a friend.
I like to
just
imagine that the
once.
blue-ringed octopus is just like giving you a hickey, like it's just stuck to your neck sort of thing.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like full on Thal's face, like this.
Oh, jeez. You guys see Thal tomorrow? He's just like covered in welts.
Mm-hmm. Quint has horrible flashbacks. It's just PTSD.
All right. Well, how can I help you, Valdus?
All right. So here's the deal. It was not our intention, and we technically didn't really do anything. You may now be down 2 bartenders and a dealer.
Oh God, what did Zen do this time?
No, Zen, look, he's right there. He's fine. Zen's fine. He's a great guy. He's doing great. Here's the deal. Archie was definitely at the circle in the woods, where, according to him, they were allegedly trying to induct us into their religious group. We're not using the other word. And apparently, allegedly, there was no sacrifice happening. It was a little dubious, if we believe that part. But anyway, moving on. We followed him because we wanted to have a chat with him. And he sort of had a seizure, woke up, talked to us for 2 minutes, and then drowned in water that came from inside him.
Yeah.
That's some
And
magic you guys are fucking with.
we did get confirmation that this group that follows the bitch queen is responsible for this this lack of liquid assets, this gold that keeps disappearing. It's all part of their action.
Oh, I see.
They call themselves the Brown Briars.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. And he just says, we need to go talk to Bravo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suspect that we do.
Yeah, the Brown Briars were that other family that y'all, yeah, you know, we can rehash this.
Thal's gonna disappear into a closet and start getting changed into his armor.
Never seen again.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just pretend that Thal's in his armor.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thalwall? Okay, so...
I mean, I like to imagine that he has a set of, like, or he has a sheen that he can apply to the armor that makes it darker or lighter. So maybe he's just in armor without the helmet. So we can actually see Thal. He's not being John Cena.
So yeah, so we'll step up to the table and we'll reiterate the story again to Brava and Demetrius, and then again mention that Archibald revealed that the group he was part of is called the Brown Briars.
My grandfather said we killed them all. That seems to be grossly misunderstood, misaligned, missaid, misspoke, miss something. Shit.
Misrepresented.
Misrepresented. That's a good word. Did he give you any other information?
He mentioned that he openly admitted that they are responsible for the Quartzcoat's troubles, and that they are based out of a cave on the east side of the volcano.
I know nothing of this cave, but would you be able to go check it out?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that was where we're headed next anyway, but we wanted to fill you in, and you're going to be down a bartender. Somebody may also want to talk to Kali. We don't know who else may have been involved.
Well, they've been together for decades, so I'd be surprised if they weren't somehow involved in both this. Brig, shut down the casino and arrest all the dealers. We can't be too careful.
Briggs' eyes kind of widen, and he just says, "Isa."
Hey,
And
the android guy
steps out of the
seemed
room.
very nice to me.
Oh, I forgot to mention
Don't
that
think you
the
should arrest him.
android guy doesn't actually have any legs. Like, he has, like, a wheelchair, essentially, but it's attached to his body.
That's
Nice.
fine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not ableist. He needs love too.
Before Brig leaves, Quint would say, a couple of important details. In Mr. Tumnus's quarters, there was a hidden panel, which a speaking stone was hidden behind. These things are nasty. They usually have some kind of compulsion associated. At least the one I've seen in the past did. So careful with handling it. Secondly, there was an open connection, and we spoke to the other people on the other side. It was a very one-sided conversation, and it was this group that Archie was in. They think that we killed Archie. We watched him die, and it was not by our hands. So there's a third party here that, well, wanted him dead. Archie seemed to be very aware of his impending death. Now, as to whether that has to do with us being the first thing he saw when he awoke, or if he knew otherwise, it's still to be seen. But there's a lot going on.
Can I have the stone?
We left it in his quarters behind the panel.
Excellent. Demetrius, go destroy it. Yes, Dad. Demetrius moves to go and find this thing and destroy it. And Brig moves to go shut down the casino and arrest all the staff.
Someone might want to go with Demetrius. Make sure no compulsion happens.
Sasha just kind of rolls her eyes and says, "I'll go."
Well, the hell of a lead.
Hell of a lead. Alright, guys. That's pretty much all I got here. So if you guys want to spend a few minutes role-playing, or if you want to call it quits now.
Anybody want to negotiate with him, because the constraints of the job were technically to identify the source, and we've technically identified the source?
Well,
it ain't me. I'm not.
If somebody tells Saul to, he can negotiate.
yeah.
It's fine. We're going to the cave anyway. It's got what we really want.
That's the thing. Saul wants to kill things, so he's not in the negotiating sort of mind frame.
Valdis too.
I like to imagine Morgan still has the spell on her, so she's like not really coherent.
It's true. That spell would be for 5
Spell
minutes.
lasts for minutes. Spell lasts for minutes.
Morgan's just like drooling out the side of her giant mouth.
Yeah.
They're probably all like, "What the hell happened to her?" It's like, we just made her scary.
Yes.
They don't need to shut down
Holding
the
her.
casino.
One too
Everyone
many
just
drinks.
runs in
Hold on. One
She's just,
second,
like,
Morgan.
sitting there casually trying to drink a beer and just like pouring out the side of her like lips that don't bleed
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah. Toothache.
Oh man. Alright guys. Well, that was fun. Next week, I guess we're gonna go up north and east. Here, let's go to the shackles here so we can get a rough idea of what this it's not that big of an island, Town. Here, let's move the ship out of the way. So you guys are like right here, and he directed you to like over here.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you guys will have some fun. We're gonna do an actual dungeon crawl.
Heck
Let's
yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Who doesn't
Yeah,
love
you time to kill
dungeon
things.
crawls and our Dungeons and Dragons clone?
That's right.
True.
That is always how I think of this beloved game.
That's right. It's a clone of a beloved other game
Mm-hmm.
that never had a bad sequel ever.
Yeah. It's no 5e, but I guess Pathfinder's okay.
All right, he's gone.
Yeah, right.
No.
Any hopes of sponsorship?
Gone.
Yep.
Oh man. All right. I'm just gonna like. There's nobody here. I didn't expect anyone to be here.